Hi, I'm Vic Miller, Plumber 2 with Facilities Operation and Development here at The Ohio State University. Today we're going to go over how to replace a faucet. It's a common work order problem. Should be easy to take care of. Before we get started, let's talk about the tools you need to do this job. First thing you're going to need, safety glasses, because something's bound to fall in your eye, gloves, basin wrench, a 4-way key, screwdriver, Crescent wrench. In your box, you'll have an aerator tool. It'll help you in the end. Most important tool is your bucket. Now it's time to shut off the water. Check and see what kind of stop you have. You could have a 1/4 turn stop, which makes everything easier. Or in the case here, we have a stop where you need a 4-way wrench. It's got 4 different sizes for whatever stop you may run into. One's good for each job. Let me see if I can get the right one first. Oh, got lucky. Because I didn't. That should be the cold. Once the water's shut off, it's time to remove the supply lines. All you need is a Crescent wrench. And make sure you're going the right way. Always have a bucket handy because water will collect. If your faucet's open, it'll let it all drain out at once. When you keep the faucet open, it'll let it all release, so hopefully it won't get any more on the floor. There's one done. I'll move on to the second one. Always have a bucket handy. Hopefully you get more in the bucket than you do on the floor. And that's how you disconnect the supply lines from your stops. Next step of the process was removing the faucet. Underneath the sink, there's a rod with a nut and washer. It's probably rusty. Wear safety glasses because something will fall on your face. And it may be difficult to show, but I only got the new faucet, and I will show you what it's like for this. You have a washer and a nut. It spins on like that. They're all basically the same. So next stop is going underneath and removing the faucet. The plumber's best friend on this job is a basin wrench, which we have here. The jaw retracts, so you can move it and it'll grip a nut, and then you twist it from down here so you can, take stuff on and off really easy. And it normally you can't get a Crescent wrench up in here or any type of wrench. This is the best thing to have. And it retracts so you can go up farther if you need to. So here we go. Luckily, what came out was the bolt, the washer, and the nut. So half of it's done. The last piece is holding it together. I just need a screwdriver for it. That's why you wear safety glasses. This is a little retaining washer that was held on, and now everything should be able to come out from the top. I was hoping to be able to pull the faucet out without removing the supply lines, but unfortunately that's not going to happen right now. So I have to remove the supply line completely, and I should be able to pull the faucet straight out. One off. glamorous part of the job. Both supply lines off. And now to take the faucet out. So everything's been removed underneath. Simply pull out the old faucet and clean up the mess. We're replacing the faucet with a new Moen. It's commonly used here on campus, so you'll see them everywhere. You have your faucet. Nut and washer for underneath. What comes in the box also is an aerator tool to take out your aerator. It's just a simple turn and go. I like to take these out beforehand because when you turn on the stop, there's a lot of debris that could get caught up in here and you think that your water's not on and it could cause more problems. It's just easier to take this out and go from there. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now to secure the faucet, you need your washer and your nut. In the third hand. Once it's hand tight, get your basin wrench and tighten it up the rest of the way. With that tight, the next thing you do is put on the supply lines. It doesn't matter if you connect it to the faucet first or the stop first, just as long as you connect them both. Use your basin wrench again, tighten up the supply line. And you connect the cold on the cold, which should be on your right, and hot on the left. Now we're ready to turn on the water. Get your tool out. Hope you don't get sprayed. Nothing's dripping. It's a good sign. Now let's see if water comes out. See if the water works. The hot's coming out good. You probably couldn't see it, but a lot of crust came out with that. And the cold's working. Now you put the aerator back in. Should be able to spin it in. And get your tool. It's tight. Water. And that's how you place a faucet. Pretty simple. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned how to do this on your own. If you have any questions, let your supervisor know. Get a hold of me, another plumber. We'll help you out. Thanks.